swing, swing, not there, swing, swing. Hi, Mama.
Okay, so I apologize. I actually should have taken video while I was taking this thing apart, but I did not. I noticed today as I was going through my vacuuming that my vacuum cleaner was actually spitting junk out of by the brushes, even though the suction was on. So I went and checked it, and it wasn't actually suctioning. Took the whole thing apart. Took me a while to figure out how to take it apart because I haven't actually done this before. And I found inside here, because this is where the rotation is, there was a big clog right there, right inside there, which was a little difficult to reach. But I used the vacuum with the small piece, and I used a screwdriver to help me get it out. Now what I've got here as well is the belt is still good. Every month I actually have it on my schedule. I have a to-do list on my phone that tells me when I have stuff I need to do, and every month I have scheduled to remove the hair from this thing. Now the way this thing is built, I actually should technically take this whole piece apart like I have here in order to get this entire thing off and remove the hair, but I don't do that. I just remove it as best I can from underneath, which is like under here. But like all these little pieces here makes that difficult. I did notice that there is a buildup of hair here now. It goes, and I don't want to have hair build up anywhere like this because it can cause the belt to stretch and then not do its job properly, and it can cause it to slip. So I figured then what I'm going to do is just remove as much of this hair as I can. Here we go. There's a lot of hair. And then I can put this back in. But first what I'd like to do, because I'm in here already, is I'm just going to wipe this down and give everything a bit of a wipe. And I'll show you how I put it back together. I don't know if anybody has one like this, but it was actually pretty easy to just take it apart, and figured it out. I just figured it out on my own, which normally I like to go in and take a look and see if I can find videos or anything to help me out with that. But there are on the bottom, I'll show you when I get to that part underside there. There are actually instructions as to what not to use the screwdriver on, and I'm glad I saw them. Otherwise I would have probably removed those thinking that that would get the head opened up here. But so hair everywhere. This is what comes of having lots of kids in the house with, and yourself as well, with long hair. It feels good to get it clean again. And now I'm hoping, because actually that was quite a lot of buildup that was inside of that piece there. So I'm hoping that now I'll actually get a better clean out of this vacuum again. Never had to really do this with my old vacuum. I don't recall ever having to take it apart like this. I had it for years before. I mean, we've been married 16 years, and I've only had this vacuum now for 1.5 years. I got it in August when I was pregnant with my son. So I've only had it, he's a year old now. So I've only had it for 1.5 years. And I've had to take it apart twice now. We had to replace, this has actually already been replaced once. Tell you, I like the older stuff because it seems to just last a whole lot longer than just about anything new does. Okay, let's see here. We got this there, and okay, I'm gonna have to do this a little differently. section. Go. I've already actually taken the vacuum cleaner to this thing. Like, it was so bad. There was a buildup inside here. I really wish I would have taken video of that when I didn't think of it, so I'll have to try and remember to do that the next time that I need to take this thing apart, which hopefully won't be anytime soon. The fact that I haven't even had it for 2 years and I already have to take it apart, though, that's... especially considering I never had to take the other one apart. Well, my husband did at one point, and then I took it, the head apart at one point because it wasn't spinning at all, and then we discovered that the roller piece that was inside of it had plastic pieces that had actually melted, so it was not getting fixed. We tried to find new pieces and we couldn't find them anywhere. So yeah, I love screwdrivers. I can use them for just about anything. I actually have screwdrivers all over my house so that it's easier for me to find them when I need them. Okay, so now this piece, the screw, and that goes right over here. So it's just kind of pops in like that. And then some little screwdriver. There we go. This piece is put together. And this pops on like that. I've got this size of screw. So it goes into here. So we've got and there's one in the middle, and there's one on the side here. Now this piece is the cover. So yeah, usually what I do to take care of the hair is I would just grab at it from here and just pull out as much of it as I could. So this here, there were 4 screws, 2 long and 2 short. The short screws went into the back here. And here's the instruction. You can see it says to the screwdriver for these ones and these corner ones over here. So these shorter screws went in over here, which actually kind of made it tricky to get out because I did not grab my magnetic screwdriver. This one's just a plain, my kitchen screwdriver that I always have in the kitchen. And then there's this one, goes in this corner. And then here, if you can see it, says do not remove these 3 screws. So these probably actually hold in that piece underneath that I really don't want to remove. So yeah, this is all cleaned up now. And now I can actually see inside here. I was seeing inside here before, but today I noticed I couldn't, so that is how I took apart and cleaned up my vacuum. Hope that helps you out. Thanks for watching.